A Fort Myers statue honoring a man who fought for slavery is now back in its usual spot. The Robert E. Lee statue was removed from its pedestal this morning. The Daughters of the Confederacy donated the bust to the city in 1966. It was the height of the Civil Rights era. It was a move seen as thumbing the nose at civil rights. Well, last year, a local civil rights group actually asked the Daughters of the Confederacy to at least move it from that spot. They've never responded, but today two groups, Keep Lee and Lee and Sons of Confederate Veterans, were quick to respond and get Lee back on his pedestal.
Fox 4's Adam Pinsker spoke with supporters of Confederate history who are undaunted by this act of vandalism.
And one of them called it a childish act. He said of the people that took the statue down, dismounted it sometime last night or early this morning here along Monroe Street, but just before sundown, the statue was back up. It took hours, caused police to close down Monroe Street, and drew a crowd of curious onlookers who postponed their evening plans to take a look at Robert E. Lee making his return to this pedestal. The Confederate General's bust had been taken down by vandals sometime late Monday or early Tuesday.
And I had no clue that anyone was deciding to put it back up. I just knew it was knocked down.
What went on was a painstaking ordeal that included remounting the 125-pound statue, according to those who worked on it, with a cherry picker. You guys probably spent a lot of time and effort to get this bust put back up. You're pretty confident that it's going to be able to stay there now?
It's a hard call to make. You know, we went for so many years, this thing had never been removed, and then all of a sudden it was a surprise to everybody.
The bust has been at the center of a controversy between Confederate history buffs and the Lee County NAACP. The NAACP says General Lee fought for a rogue nation that supported slavery. FGCU professor Jeff Fortney, who specializes in Civil War monuments, says he doesn't expect this debate to go anywhere anytime soon.
There's options of giving more context to the monuments, adding plaques and saying, here is who Lee was. Here is what the Confederacy was, which is undoubtedly 100% about the preservation and the extension of slavery.
And the Fort Myers Police Department says vandalism of any statue, whether it's a Confederate statue or otherwise, is a felony, and they're looking for those who are responsible for this. In Fort Myers, Adam Pinsker, Fox 4, in your corner.